And here we go.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to skip the intro because I hit the live button and I've been sitting here talking to Doug, realizing that nobody was listening. So, starting all over, Tyler, Doug here from BroncBuster, and we've got quite the show for you tonight.
We do. And you know what? It all started on Monday when you in an office, you were so excited, walked in the office, you were sitting there clutching an envelope, and it was like you're clutching your grandbaby. You had the biggest smile on your face. What was that all about?
Well, that's the envelope. Right now it's empty, and I'm going to tell you why. So, well, we got our patent issued on the Buster braces. So it's been a lot of work. Definitely the most expensive piece of paper I've ever owned.
Comes in a nice little booklet.
And on the way home, I told my wife I'd like to get this thing framed. So she said, all right, we're going to stop at Hobby Lobby. And I said, all right, how hard can this be? Well, we go in there, and of course, they've got to custom make it, which, all right, that's fine. I'm thinking they'll get all the measurements, they'll put everything together, and then we'll come back and put it in the frame. Well, no, they, number one, had to cut a page out because I guess to have both pages there, they got to cut the booklet open. And number two, she informed me that they're going to keep it for the next 10 days while they make this thing. So
should have seen his face. It was like they were going to keep his grandkid.
Yeah, it was. I guess I'm going to have to trust Hobby Lobby. But anyway, so we've had a lot going on. Of course, we came straight back from Easter Jeep Safari to then head straight to Tennessee. We were in Tennessee and
super celebration.
What all went on in Tennessee, Doug?
Well, in Tennessee, we got gathered with, probably a couple thousand of our closest Bronco community, just this massive field of vendors and folks looking at all the amazing products that are coming out for the Bronco. It's amazing what you can do with Broncos now, the amount of stuff that you can put on them. It was more of I don't want to say blingy, but it was more of an additional add-on type of show. A lot of people putting on lights and bumper guards and things like that. Not as intense of a wheeling show.
Yeah, but you know, there was a lot of people there. I mean, it was big last year. There was a lot of vendors, but I think it was probably double this year.
And BroncBuster is icon status. How many people came and take a picture of BroncBuster?
Well, nobody could believe that we put BroncBuster back together as fast as we did. So we got Dirk Connor, and it said it didn't look that bad. So I thank you. It was a lot of work. I think we went 3 days straight of no sleep to get it done and on the road. And it's not completely done. In fact, it's right now at, I think our buddies, so there we go. Lone Star Axle has BroncBuster right now down there in Katy, Texas. So if you don't know who Lone Star is, he's the one with the really cool solid axle swapped Bronco.
Ooh, that one's great.
That everybody's seen, the blue one. And Lone Star does some really cool stuff, and he helps me with a lot of things. So right now he's got the Dana 60 in there. We are putting the drive shaft in tomorrow is what we're shooting for. And then, I'm taking a few other parts. So that's going. And then we've got the big surprise coming up. But that's going to be later on in the segment when we get to that. We've got a little bit of other business to kind of bring up and talk about real quick. But before I turn it over to Doug, I am going to say, if you guys are coming to next week we have Bronco Safari in Utah. We will be there Wednesday through Saturday. So come say hi, come ride a trail with us. It's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to it.
And what are you going to go do? What obstacle are you going to conquer possibly on four wheels versus on your top?
I'm going to do Pritchett Canyon again. So my wife says I'm nuts, but yeah.
All right.
So if any of you guys on here tonight want to come with me, I see Walter. Walter's on here, so I'm pretty sure Walter's coming. You're going to come do Pritchett with us, right, Walter? Okay. I want to see the SEMA Bronco at Pritchett. Anyways, no, it's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to being back in Moab and seeing a lot of you guys again. We've got other exciting stuff coming up. That's what Doug's going to touch on real quick.
just want to remind everybody that the Holly Beach Bash is coming up. It's Gulf Coast Bronco Association. Gulf Coast Bronco Association. You can go to their website. And what's kind of cool about this, it's a big beach bash. So it's right across the border from Texas and Louisiana, down there on Holly Beach. It's going to be 2 days, June 3rd and 4th. And what's really cool about it is all the proceeds go to Wheeling for a Cause. It's some guys down there that believe in Wheeling for a Cause, and so they're willing to put on this fundraiser for Wheeling for a Cause. So we super appreciate them for doing that.
Yeah.
There's still ways to get involved with it. You can donate. You can donate funds to their website. You can go on the GoFundMe, the Wheeling for a Cause GoFundMe, and help donate there. If you are into parts, if you sell parts, you're a retailer, any kind of services, and you want to get your name out there, this is a great place to do it. And if you do support, if you are a retailer and you do support Wheeling for a Cause at the Holly Beach, let me know, shout me out, because we've got some added extra benefit for you if you do come to Wheeling for a Cause, which is October 12th and 15th. And it should already be in blood on your calendar with your plan to take off work and call in sick Thursday, Friday, and then roadie with us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Great time.
And I've had a lot of people asking, when are we opening registration? So we're talking about June, correct?
Talking about June. We want the Holly Beach Bash to happen, and then we're looking to open it up in June. There's a couple of loose ends we're tying up through the month of May, and then I think we're going to be ready for June. So remember that housing piece. If you're interested in housing, there's only a few cabins that are available. So if that's something that's important to you, you want to register early. Of course, if you're not familiar with it, there's a massive amount of just primitive camping, tent camping, Bronco camping. Temperatures should be fantastic. It should be really wonderful.
That's kind of why we chose that time.
Yeah,
the weather.
And one thing I just want to share with you, which was really super cool at Tennessee. Gentleman came up to me, represented a kid that had been injured, who loved the outdoors, had been injured, kind of believed in the kind of causes that Wheeling for a Cause is all about helping our mobility disadvantaged veterans. And he represented the trust. And he said, we give out a certain amount of money every year. And we didn't even know this guy. He just came up, introduced himself, and gave us a substantial check. Just right there. It already had it written out, said, the gentleman that he represented in the trust would have wanted us to have this. And I was blown away, Tyler. We were blown away that kind of generosity is out there. So I want to thank you all, Bronco community, because it's about you guys stepping up, helping our mobility disadvantaged veterans, and helping us put on a great event. We just want to shout it out. They wanted to stay anonymous, but I can't be anonymous about the awesome feeling that it puts through us, that there's you kind of folk out there that are stepping up and doing that kind of stuff. So I just want to appreciate that a whole bunch.
Well, and there was a lot of vendors and a lot of people that said, yeah, we're going to make it. We've got people coming from all different parts of the country. So, this is the one you want to come to for sure. Last year was great. This year is going to be even that much better. And it's all because of you guys out there supporting this and making it possible. Absolutely. So I want to say thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. So we've got the next part that I think most of you guys really are wanting to see. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on our guest, Fabian. Fabian, how's it going? Oh, you're on mute.
Oh, we're good now. We're good.
There you go.
What's up? How's it going, guys?
Hi, Fabian.
Good. So, been getting any sleep over there at Texas Fabco?
It's funny. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, sure. In between a nap here and there, we get some food in too. But it's about 7:12 over here. We're probably going to run a late shift tonight. Basically all this week and get it ready for next week.
Well, cool. I'm anxious to come see progress tomorrow. I've got most everything caught up here and orders out, and then I'm going to come see you guys and look at everything and see if you guys need any help. And we're excited. I know one of the things at Super Celebration, one of the big questions was, where the hardtop is at. And, you know, I mean, they wanted to see it there, of course, but we said, well, we're working on it. And I know you guys are pretty much working around the clock. So give us some updates. Where are we at? What can we expect coming up in the next week?
So we are looking to reveal some early prototypes at Moab. One of them will be on yours, as I'm sure you already know that. And then another one, hopefully at our booth. So we're going to have that one there. That one will be one of the early ones, basically bare metal underneath, and then we might throw coat on top. And then we actually might have a third one on another Bronco, which would be Fabian Blanco's Bronco. So he'll be out there hitting some trails. So you'll see one on yours, you'll see one on his. And if you guys really want to find us, all throughout the week, starting Wednesday, we will be at an RV spot. I've just posted up there with one of the hardtops. Swing by, ask us any questions you want. Basically, you know, come out, check it out.
So we're excited to go do some BroncBuster testing. I'm pretty sure we're going to take it on Pritchett Canyon. I'm gonna keep wheels down this time. So
yes, that'd be good.
But we're gonna definitely go put it to the test, see how it does flexing and all that, and you know, definitely excited to get that. So what are some of the features that we'll expect to see on this? I mean, earlier we talked about we should have some of the liner on the inside.
Yep, the insulation.
Insulation.
We might have something special planned for that too, but insulation will have one color on yours, a different color on Fabian's, and then actually the third one will just have it bare metal. That way people can actually see what's underneath, what it looks like. We'll have samples at our booth of the insulation, so all the color samples we're going to provide, and then an actual sample piece so you can see how thick and durable it actually is.
Cool. So then when will we expect to be able to launch the pre-sales?
So May 5th is the date. May 5th, 12 p.m. Eastern. So 10 a.m. Central. And you guys do the math for all the rest.
Yeah, when in London do I order?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And we'll have it up live on our website as well. We're excited to be a partner with you guys and to really push this product out there. We were talking about you know, some of the things that you're going to be able to offer, which is what, the 12-month 0% financing, right?
Yeah, so that's something we talked about. So everyone here is actually going to get the inside scoop. So we're actually have a promotional going on with a firm. So it's going to be 12 months, 0% APR. So all of you looking to get a hardtop within the first 2 weeks is definitely the time to sign up and get it done. Because after that, basically, it's not going to be offered. So jump in while you can, because that's just a huge deal that you guys can actually benefit from.
Yeah, and we'll match the same deal. We have Shop Pay, which is a firm. You know, it's all the same. It's all the same company, but we'll do the same thing on ours. So what else? I mean, have you ever been to Moab before, or is this your first time?
Not yet. It's going to be our first, both for me, for Sam. We're going to get out there, have some fun, maybe get a ride with you if you keep it on all four wheels down. And then
let's see. I'm thinking of what to, you know, I could have some fun with these trails, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, definitely. Fabian's going to be out there as well, the other Fabian. So he'll be in the white Bronco. So I'm sure you can't miss us. We're all going to have fun. We're also going to have merch. So t-shirts, some hats. We got this is one of the old ones.
Nice.
This is a new one, and we have a few more we're going to have. T-shirts are on the way. Stickers are on the way. We have some of these. And then we got some special ones that we made with the Bronco and everything. So we're excited.
Awesome. Well, and then you're going to arrive in Moab, what, Wednesday? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think Wednesday morning-ish, afternoon-ish.
Okay.
We'll be there. And then all the way up to Saturday.
So if you guys are in Moab, be sure to go say hi to Fabian. And where's Sam at tonight? How come he's not on?
He went home a little bit early because it's going to be 8 probably. He was feeling a little sick, so we want to make sure he's rested. And
we need Sam. Sam,
yeah.
If you guys don't know, Fabian is the pretty face, Sam's the brain.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'll be at the booth.
That's right. That's right. No,
I'll throw on my short shorts too.
Exactly. Yes. Well, cool. Well, any other updates for us on the top?
I think that's it for now. Basically, we're just excited. Get ready for some renderings to be released prior to the actual launch date, because I'm sure many of you are eager to see that. And then if you want to see it in person, of course, we'll see you guys in Moab. And then we'll post some stuff on our social as well.
So I'm thinking next Tuesday. I mean, we're not technically going to reveal yet, but next Tuesday I'm going to be there with BroncBuster. Can I give some sneak peeks of what BroncBuster looks like on the live stream next week?
Yeah, I think so. That should be fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, then stay tuned next week, because we are actually going to live stream from Moab. Hopefully this time is better weather. Last time when we were in Moab and did our live stream, we all had to huddle in the little crawler hauler because it was like 70-mile-an-hour winds outside. So this time we're looking to have nice weather, which I'm hoping next week I'm going to have a really big announcement for you guys as well. I mean, we got a lot happening, and I'm going to tease this out there, but I'm actually driving to Moab, leaving our stuff there on Monday. Amy and I then have to fly to Los Angeles for a meeting to finalize a deal that we're going to be bringing you guys some exciting news next week once that's all finalized. So don't want to miss next week, because I think you guys will be really excited about both of these. So next week we're going to have the Hardtop, and we're going to have another fun surprise for you guys. So be sure to tune in. Otherwise, I mean, the things going on, we are working on. I wanted to give you an update on some of the parts that we're working on, because we're going in so many different directions, and I'd like to say we're getting there fast, but sometimes it's not as fast as I'd like. One of the
His idea of fast is it's done in 3 minutes.
I know, but there's certain parts that some of you guys have been inquiring about and asking about and wanting to have. So we're trying to have the skids, the shock skids for the Haas 3.0. That was one of the things that we've been asked over and over again, that we have something for that. That's coming real soon. The big one is the differential tube. So an update on that. The differential tube, of course, is breaking on a lot of people's Broncos. One of them being Hefe with Matt's off-road recovery. He took it out. He likes to really drive that thing, and first 3 days out, he broke his tube. And the parts for it, because I guess now they're not just replacing the entire differential, they have service parts. Well, eternal back order. Getting these parts to fix it is who knows how far out. And so we're revisiting this. We've kind of gone back and forth, because this is a very costly part to make due to the fixturing that we have. I mean, we can't even make a one-off one without, Austin and I talked about it. The one part will be a $10,000 part just to do one. And so we got to make fixtures so that we can then make more of them. But part of that is there is internal parts that we have to source that will work with the shaft, the internal shaft. And that's where we're hung up right now, where we think we might have a path forward. If we do, then we're hoping to have that available in about 4 to 5 weeks. What I want to ask you guys is, number one, and please, comment on here, send me message, email. We really need to know what kind of interest there is. And I know that's hard to say without knowing price, because we don't even know price until we make one. We can guess that tube's going to be somewhere around $1,200 to $1,500, which, hey guys, listen, in all fairness, you can buy a whole new diff for that. But the thing that's been brought up to me over and over again is, yeah, but how many times do you break your differential and then wait on it? So I want to know, is this a part that has a lot of interest, that you guys think it would be a benefit to the community? And if it is, then I'm going to, do everything we can to push forward and invest the money and the time. It's just, it is going to be quite a bit of investment to get it to market. And then I really kind of would like feedback from you guys.
Sure.
So it's on my mind. It's one thing that I've been saying for a long time. And so feedback is going to be very, very helpful. Well, good. Hey, I'm glad to know that.
All right, we're raising the price to 2,000 now. You thought 1,500 was a little cheap.
No, I mean we're going to do the best we can. It's helpful. It's helpful knowing what the demands are out there. Well, I'm the tester. Come on, guys. That's BroncBuster tested and approved, right? If I can't break it, then you can't break it, right? So yes, we're going to get back with you. There are a fair amount of people that just plan on keeping with the 29 spline, probably going with the Dana Extreme or half shaft, or maybe they're going with the RCV, and that then pushes that weak point to the intermediate shaft. We've had a lot. I mean, it's not just 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I mean, I get calls on it now almost daily, so I know it's a need. But anyways, feedback on that helps. We are also working on, as soon as we get the hardtop done, this has been like #1 priority. Then we've got another project, which is we want to finish up our hinges. We have the billet aluminum hinges for the Bronco, the rear door, which will allow us to then mount our rear bracket for 40-inch tires on the Bronco. So again, I'd love to hear feedback from you guys on what interest there is out there. Is that something that, you know, if you're running 40s on your Bronco, do you want to have a spare as well? This hinge is Austin designed, and it will be BroncBuster tested. It will be beefy. We won't bring it to market until I go out and try and break it first. But anyways, that's one thing. Let's see the part. We got Walter. Oh, sorry. I think we both. I'll stop. I'm clicking at the same time we got Justin clicking it. It is not universal, although it's some semi-universal. So there's some internal parts that are different. The shaft is identical, the same. So we're working through that. But that is a question, is if you have an M190, you know, I'm trying to get kind of a gauge on when the M190 breaks and goes, is it the intermediate shaft or is it the whole differential, being it's a little bit lighter weight, right? So we're going to start with the M210. With that, it is the same part on the Ranger as well, other than it has a little bit of a flip bracket. So we'll be able to offer it for those of you out there that have a Ranger, or really off-roading your Ranger. I don't know how many of you guys do. I have a Ranger, so that's been one of my things on the project list, is figuring out some crossover parts for the Ranger. But yeah, anyways, we'll work on that. So on the CVs from a couple months ago, not yet. We think we might know what is causing the clicking, but it's coming back. I have a set on its way to me that we're supposed to put in Little Sister that's 29 spline, and we're going to go out and test and make sure that's resolved. That's why. So any of you guys don't know, the 29 splines are not available for purchase right now through our website or through Dana at all until we figure out why we're getting the clicking. When we take the hard part is, just for your information, when we take a set, we send it back that's clicking, they disassemble it, they go through and try and determine, okay, what's causing it. They have a hard time determining that cause when they're not seeing anything internal. So there's nothing wearing, there's nothing that looks like it's an issue. However, and I've heard from a few reports that RCV has their second set back out to market, supposedly resolving the clicking, but I'm getting reports of those clicking as well. So I don't know. This is a mystery that hopefully we'll solve together. But we're working on it. Dana's working on it. Their engineers are working on it, and we'll update you on that as soon as we can. No doubt we'll figure it out. Aside from a little bit of annoying clicking, it doesn't appear to be an issue, but that is what's going on there. Let's see. What do we have? 12-month, 0% APR. So we'll go back to this with Fabian. Is that only for a specific item? Yes. So that's we're talking about for the Armadillo top. Sorry, my mind went completely blank there. So that's going to be the release of when we release the top. We're going to have a 2-week time frame that we're going to offer that. Is that correct?
Yep, exactly.
And the date again was what, Justin? I mean,
May 5th.
May 5th.
So May 5th is when we're going to go live with it on our website and on
so that Friday
in
Moab.
What's that?
So that Friday in Moab.
Yeah, Friday in Moab. So that's
at 10 a.m. Central, right?
Yes.
I was trying to look up to see what it was on London time, but I couldn't get there.
Okay.
Actually, that would be 11 a.m. Central. I think it's 10 a.m. Utah time, though.
That would be, 10 a.m. Mountain is 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern. Look at us. We stayed awake during junior high school whenever we covered that.
Okay, to answer your question about the boot blowout, they're looking at, okay, can they go to a different material? Boot blowout on a high CV angle, they say, is very common and sometimes just a wear item. But no, I don't have anything more about that. We're still looking at it. That's the only one that we've seen a blowout on. And it was on the boot. It wasn't anything else. So hopefully they'll get us some more information soon on that. Hey, likewise, buddy. It was good seeing you at Supercell. We are tired, but we'll definitely keep up the hard work.
Yes.
Doug's keeping me. Well, actually, Amy, which I gave her the night off. We said Doug's here, so Amy didn't have to come on. She's actually out working.
So the definition of a night off is Amy is cleaning the garage and putting everything in the Connex. That's his definition of a night off.
I told her to take off and go enjoy herself. She said she's going to keep going. So
I hope he doesn't give me the night off. I'll probably have to wash his truck or something like that.
It really needs it. You want to take my truck home tonight?
Take the night off, yeah.
I've not washed my truck. This is embarrassing, guys. So I haven't washed it since before Moab, going through all that snow and stuff. It's on my list though before I head again out because anyways, priorities, fixing Bronco.
The rain in Tennessee didn't even touch the dirt layer that's on that thing.
No, but through all of that, Doug kept BroncBuster quite shiny, so it was good.
Good for something.
So, anyways, okay, let's see.
I have an answer.
We have an answer for the clicking, but I have no way for Lone Star Axle. So Eric, tell us, do tell, because or maybe I'll call you afterwards and we can talk about it in the next show. Anyways, we'll talk about it in the next one. So Wisconsin Supercell. I'm trying. It's hard right now to say because there is so much going on, and we're definitely going to be out to Supercell West.
What's that? End of July, right?
Yeah, I think. I think it's the early on, like the first or second week. I remember last year it was right after the 4th of July. So I remember having our 4th of July celebration and then driving to Tennessee. So I'm not committing yes or no yet. I'm working on it. So I will get back with you guys. We'd love to. I mean, we love going up and going and staying in the Dells, and it's a fun time up there, getting to see everybody. But I'll get back with you on that because we also are planning on a trip in July to the Rubicon. So that'll be a fun one. We're going out with Power Tank and Jake with Tim Daly Ford. I think Wild Horses. Anyways, there's a few of us going to do the Rubicon the end of July. So I have committed to that, but I'm going to try and do both. We'll see. Okay, we need Walter, I think, has volunteered to come to Texas and be a mobile detailer.
Thank you, Walter. Now I don't have
Man.
to clean your truck.
Walter, you are such a good friend. I appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's the week of the 14th. So we'll definitely get back with you guys. So, well, let's see. Did we miss anybody? I think we grabbed everything, right, Justin? All the questions.
Down for Rubicon.
Oh, well, here we go. So Walter, the question is, are you going to bring your Bronco on the Rubicon? Actually, you know what, Walter, I give Walter a hard time, but that Bronco that is such a pretty nice showpiece that was in SEMA, he takes that thing out all the time, and he beats it pretty good. I think he was messaging me the other day about he keeps breaking his rear Dana 44. So Walter might be in the market for a Dana 60 here soon. I got an extra one coming, so just let me know, Walter. Okay. Well, with that, I don't want to just keep talking for, I don't know.
Talking sake.
You
got a garage to clean.
Yeah.
Amy doesn't get
well,
on it.
I promised Amy I'm taking her to go feed her tonight, too.
Oh.
So we're going to go get some food, probably drive over to Wimberley. But, guys, appreciate you coming on. Again, please give us some feedback on those parts that we're talking about. I really would like to know your thoughts as we move forward. And always just tune in. We're going to try and get you guys some more stuff here real soon.
Remember, don't put it on your vehicle until it's BroncBuster tested and approved.
That's right. We'll go test it and approve it, and then you can put it on. So some other exciting stuff coming up.
And don't follow him. He does stupid stuff.
Well, and yet people still follow me. So I don't know. What does that say? All right, guys. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next week, same time, and we'll be in Moab. So join us.
See you later.